Hey guys. So, um, I'm really sorry about the videos that I didn't make because of absolutely no good reason. Because I recorded it and I edited it, and then I was just like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna procrastinate. And it's Tuesday again, and I'm like, oh, I forgot. I never put that one up. So, yeah, my apologies. So yeah, and how are you guys? I guess I should start with that. That's a good question to ask people that you haven't seen in a long time. Yeah, it's funny. I actually recorded this video already, and then it was like no sound. And I was like, why? If I've been using you for like 3 weeks, I've decided now is the time you don't want sound. And they're like, oh, too bad. So I had to record again, which is okay because my first one was kind of crappy anyway. So I'm here again. So first thing, I went to an opera for my class. I didn't pay for an opera; that would be crazy. But I went to an opera with my class. It was fun. I really like the opera itself. Like there's like moving like like there's little like robot hands. I know that Alyssa, you don't really like robot things, especially when they like look like human stuff. But they're little robot hands, and they're playing like instruments. And the scenery was really cool, and stuff moved and by itself. And there was a train on the set that was like, "I'm a train." Well, it didn't say that, but it was a train. So, yeah, so that happened. It was really fun, except there was a lot of old people. Well, no. But first of all, in the, like, well, there was a lot of old people, right? But in the program, it was like, have you considered us in your will yet? And I was like, what? They're like, yes, if you're 70 years or older, maybe you want to consider putting your trusts into the opera. And I'm like, well, first of all, we know the target audience now. It's clearly these people. And second of all, is that okay? Is that like, I don't know, decor? Can you do that? Just ask people to, when they die, give them your money? I don't know. Maybe when you get older, you care less, but it just seemed a little awkward for me. I was like, all right. But it didn't matter because the people were sleeping halfway through it. Like, you're like trying to watch it, like, there's a moving, singing part. You're like, and then all of a sudden, there's like someone snoring behind you, and you're like, oh, good job. So, yeah, people didn't know what was happening in the opera. They were like, wait, what? We don't know what this is about. But there's Susie. I like Susie. Me and Susie are friends. So yeah, it was more like a social thing for them. I saw a girl with like a fur coat. I thought it was a little unnecessary, to be honest. I don't know. I always think fur coats just are kind of pretentious, just because you don't really need one that's made out of fur. And I never really liked the way they look anyway. I know that's just me. I'm not a fur coat fan. So yeah, the opera was fun though. We got to hang out with some cool people, and then we went to like the subway back in night, and it was Halloween too, and people were just going nuts. Like people were just crazy all the time. I mean, the L, which is like the subway, it's always a little crazy, but especially at nighttime. But this was just weirder than usual. So yeah, let me answer the questions real fast because I have like a minute left and I haven't answered any of them. So here we go. These are from Alex Day, who, by the way, I find it's very funny, Brenna, and him and Charlie are so cool. Like, so here we go. Question one. Tell us about your first kiss. Okay, I've never had a first kiss, but if I did, it would have to be after saving the entire universe. Not just the world, the entire universe. There'd be like crazy music playing in the background, and like intense like fiddle and trombones, and yeah. And then after we save the world and like solve some underlying social problem, there could be some romance in the story if it's really necessary. What is the most expensive casual item of clothing you have? I guess a $45 jacket. I don't actually know. I don't really shop that much, as you guys know. I'm not really a shopper. What was the first job you wanted as a kid? I think it was something like a doctor, which understandably is why I'm trying to overcompensate now by trying to be a ninja pirate. Tell us about your group of friends. You guys, you're fun. I like you guys. Here though, at college, in this lovely place. My friends here are cool. I like them. They're fun. They're very interesting. We get along really well, so it's cool. What would you name your kids? Link, like Zelda Link. It doesn't even have to be a boy. It could be a girl. Or Holland. I could name my kid Holland, or just I don't know yet. But those are two names I would consider. Who do you want to answer the survey next? This survey, I want to be answered by whoever makes a video next. They should answer the survey. So yeah. Good job. I don't know why my voice raised there, but there you go. Alyssa, your question about where you'd want to live. Okay, would probably be in the Renaissance time. I was going to say the future, but that doesn't really answer your question. And I think I already talked about the future today when I talked about my first kiss story. So avoid being ridiculous. So yeah, I'd want to live in the Renaissance time just because of like the Michelangelo like machines you see. They're really cool. And there's this thing someone showed me. It's called like, what's it called? Smoke punk or smog punk in the future. It's like this cool thing where things in the past, like it's like a flying machine, except it's got like smoke coming out of it because it's like from the old times. So it's like from the Industrial Revolution. Smoke. Good job, Cassia. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. I will see you guys later. I miss you guys a lot, and I can't wait for Thanksgiving because then I can see you, and then Christmas because I like Christmas. So yeah. All right. Well, bye guys.